So now we have all the pieces to our hammock kit for ceilings 9 foot 6 inches and above. So the quick link is going to be attached to your eye bolt or whatever your attachment point is to the ceiling. Twist to close, and it's actually not quick. It actually takes a while. But we're going to attach the quick link to our swivel. And the swivel can go either way, blue on top, black on top, it doesn't really matter. I usually do the black on top because that's where how the writing is, and I want all of my points to look the same. Attaching the quick link, looping it through, and then the quick link will be attached to whatever your point is. Then you're going to twist this close, and it takes a while. When you close it, it should just be finger tight. Don't try and over tighten it because you might not be able to get it undone. Also, you can shorten the life of your gear and ruin the threads if you over tighten it. So you just want to make sure that it's finger tight, and then you want to be checking this on a regular basis just in case it has come undone. Then you would see some threads. So then you would just want to tighten it again, finger tight. So that's going to be at the top where your point is. The next thing that you're going to attach is your carabiner that has a figure 8 knot hammock on it, and you're going to attach the carabiner. Then the next thing, let's put this end over here. Next thing is your daisy chain, how we adjust our hammock height. You'll notice that on one way where you're hanging, it seems very natural versus the other way, when you're hanging in it, it looks like it's pulling it apart. So go with the way that doesn't look like it's pulling apart. For ours, our tag is on the bottom, so that's an easy way to be able to remember. And the daisy chain is going to go in the top carabiner. So we're going to now open the carabiner and put the top loop in. All right, so from here, and I like to make sure that the loop is right next to the fabric, and I actually like to turn the carabiner upside down. And so the wide part of the carabiner has the hammock and the daisy chain attached to it. Then your next step, bam, hopefully you don't hit yourself in the head. I'm trying to hold everything and not drop it all right now. Keep it in frame. Is to open up the other side of your carabiner and put it into a loop. Which loop? I don't know. It's going to depend on how high or how low you would like your hammock. If you are just tying the knots and just setting it up before you begin your practice, please put some weight into the fabric, let the knots adjust, let everything adjust, and make sure that it feels safe. And also make sure that your tails are not getting shorter, because the tails need to be a minimum of 6 inches. All right, so that's our hammock kit. I'm going to show you how to hang it in the ceiling. So I'm up here with my quick link and swivel already attached, and then my carabiner. So I want to attach one end of the hammock, bring it into that top loop, and then I also want to attach the top end of the daisy chain. So tag is down here, that's the bottom, here's the top. And we're going to bring that into the carabiner. And so this part, actually we don't move throughout the practice. We're just going to be moving the bottom one. So now we can take the other end of the hammock and we can attach it to one of the loops on the daisy chain. If you're going lower, you're going to put it on a lower loop. If you want to go higher, you're going to put it on a higher loop. So that's just going to depend on where you want your hammock height. Typically for me, and then you can always pull on it to tighten it a little bit, but typically for me, when the carabiner's in the middle, that's my average height. That way I can always go up a couple rings to make it a little higher and down a couple loops to make it lower if I need to.